Alright, two things are about to happen. You're about to see a very messy room, and you're also about to get some tips and things on theater etiquette, because sometimes you don't have it. And by you, I mean not you. I mean others. I think some people need taught because it's not always, obvious. Here's how we're gonna go about this. I'm gonna clean my room, and you're gonna listen to me because it's a mess. We'll do it before and after, so we get, it's a little something to look forward to at the end. I also have to go to coffee with my aunts in like half an hour, but they're always late, so I'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. So, let's clean and let's chat. I'm not normally a messy person, okay? So, let's not get the wrong idea here. Wow. Ooh! Let's take a short second and get our first tip on theater etiquette, shall we? Okay. Please. If you did not get the role that you thought you should have gotten, don't walk around saying that you would have been so much better in that role, because listen, I do theater with a lot of really nice, wonderful people. But I have met people like this. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to breathe in and breathe out. Yes. And we're gonna say, there's a reason they got the role and a reason I did not. I also have kind of experience with this where I was auditioning for a show. It was called Slipper in the Rose. It's basically Cinderella told from the Prince's version. I was cast as the fairy godmother. Let me tell you, I did not want the fairy godmother. I was up with 5 other girls for the role of Cinderella. And I was getting a play-by-play because the director and casting director is my voice teacher. But what I learned afterwards kind of interested me. I was cast as the fairy godmother because she thought I could do it strong and the way she liked it, and she thought it was an amazing role for me, and it turns out that was one of my favorite roles I've ever played. I got the cast list. Actually, I didn't get the cast list. I walked into school. It was back when I went to a musical theater school. I dropped out of that. It's a long story that doesn't need to be told. And kid opens the door and he goes, "Congratulations!" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I got Cinderella. I got Cinderella! Yes! Cinderella!" Oh, about what? Because one thing I hate, my biggest pet peeve, is when people tell me the cast list before I see it for myself. Ugh! Dead body in my room.
That's not scary.
No, it's not. It's fine. Yeah. He goes, "On the fairy godmother." On the who to what now? Excuse me? I don't... But listen, the girl who got Cinderella was fantastic for the role. She did so good, and I sat there and I was like, I am so glad, because I wouldn't have been able to I would have portrayed it completely different. Who is it?
Justice, Mom wants you upstairs.
Okay.
She's leaving and Emma's here with the boys.
12:15.
Where?
Aunt Jackie and Aunt Tori want me to go with them.
Okay.
Just breathe in, breathe out. You'll be fine. There's a reason you got the role that you got. Even if it's ensemble, that means that they trust you enough to be the foundation of their show. If the person in a role is, and you're sitting there like, they definitely don't deserve this, it's not your call. Even if you think it, don't say it out loud. Don't even say it to your closest friends, because let me tell you, it's going to get back to them. It really is. Or somebody's going to overhear and they're going to walk up like, "Don't talk about my theater family like that, you punk," and punch you in the face. I personally did not punch in the face, but I did not appreciate that when he was talking about my theater family like that.
I honestly am not a medic. What the fluff is this? Why the fluff is that? What am I wearing? Okay.
Tip number 2 kind of ties in with what you would call tip number 1. Be respectful, okay? And tip number 3 actually also ties in with number 1, which is, don't be cocky about after auditions and stuff like that. But Back to tip number 2. Be respectful to everyone. Whether you're a lead and it's an ensemble member. I have heard stories, I hope she doesn't mind sharing, but there was, one of my friends.
Alright, so I have changed. I look so much better. Luckily, what happened to her was the guy was new to musical theater. He had gotten the lead in School of Rock. He was an ex-football player and very cocky from what I heard. I luckily never had to work with him. He slapped her butt when she was coming off stage, called her darling, sweetheart. Getting it clean, it's getting there, new outfit.
Be respectful. Also to techies, because I have heard so many stories of people not being nice to techies. Who do you think is making your show? Like, how the heck do you think things are being raised and brought in? Changes to scenes. You're not going to have a show if you can't have a tech crew, and if you don't just respect your tech crew, they're not going to respect you. So I don't understand that aspect of just like thinking actors are better than tech crew. Like, they do so much more work than you do. As an actor, I'm saying that they do so much more work than I do, that I can even imagine doing. So it's insane that people don't respect the tech crew. This is gonna be such a long video. I am so sorry. Keep your area clean. Where's the other side of this? In dressing rooms, let me tell you, the costume staff is going to love you if your costumes are not thrown on the floor and crumpled, because at my theater, if they come and see that your costume is wrinkled or something, they make you steam it. So you better be taking good care of your costume. But also, you need to remember, a lot of the time, more times than none, you are not alone in a dressing room. So you need to also be respectful of other people's space. So if you keep your if you keep your belongings in one contained area and aren't super messy and spread everywhere, it's gonna be a lot easier for everyone involved. Wear deodorant. Wear deodorant. Wear deodorant. And don't spray perfume in the dressing room. No, body spray, it's fine because it's not as potent. But do not spray perfume in the dressing room. My last tip, don't be cocky, please. I have seen people come out of auditions and they're like, yeah, I aced that. I'm definitely gonna get this role. And they don't, and they look stupid. So it also just makes everyone not want to be around you. If they know that you're like, oh, I'm up for this role and I'm really excited and I did really well in my audition and I think I might actually get it. I'm really excited. But if you walk in and you're like, yeah, I was the best one there and I definitely got this part. There's no one else. Come on. I recently was sitting there and he was talking to me and he was like, yeah, I'm getting this role. And I was like, personally, I didn't think he was going to get it. He didn't, but I kind of felt bad when he didn't. But he literally was like, yeah, I'm going to get this. And I was like, oh, well, I mean, you weren't there for all of the auditions, so you don't know who else auditioned. He goes, oh, no, I know I'm the best one that auditioned. There's no one who could read it like me. Turns out he also was auditioning the same night of the person who got the role. And they're doing amazing. I'm not bitter. I'm a little bitter, but that's just because I hate it when people come out and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna do this and this, and I'm definitely doing this and no one else can do it. Yes, they can! As Abby Lee says, everyone's replaceable. Unless you're Sierra Bogus. So, we have finished. You have your tips. I have my clean room. I'm sorry that the lighting changed. I had to go to coffee, and then I remembered I needed to finish this. So, here we are, and here are your aftershots.
Bam, ba-doom.
I hope you enjoyed this. It was fun. I had fun You had fun, or you just turned me on to talk, or you turned me on because I told you to. Addison, you don't need to. Not at rehearsal. Stop.
Oh, it's shiny. It's clean.
If you liked me, subscribe. If you didn't, comment what you'd like to see and then subscribe so you see when I post it.
Ooh, glitter, shimmer, beautifulness. Yes, gorgeous. Ooh.
And I will see you all next week. Bye!